Can we guess the Disney song?
Let's unpack the magic. Hello, everyone.
Yes, hello, everyone. For a second, I forgot what we were doing here. Welcome to another episode of the Team Unicorn Podcast. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sammy.
And today we are going to be talking about Disney music.
Yes.
How it impacts the parks, the song, or the movies that we watch, just how...
Our everyday life.
And Disney, we listen to Disney music all the time. Like,
we really do.
I don't think that there's like a day that we don't listen to like at least a Disney song or like incorporate it into our like everyday life.
Yeah, that's really a true statement.
We wanted to take an episode to talk about all of our favorite Disney songs and our favorite Disney movies, and how the soundtrack impacts them. We have a really fun game that we're going to play today to see if we can guess each other's Disney songs that we've picked out. And then make sure to stick around to the end of today's episode where we have a fun little challenge to get our listeners in on the action today.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. But again, today we're talking about our favorite Disney songs and Disney soundtracks. I'll just first go off and say that my number one, hands down, favorite Disney song is got to be "Go the Distance" from Hercules.
Yeah.
That movie in general has just gotten me through some rough patches in the past. It's my favorite go-to movie, and like that is the song that like inspires me and like makes me just feel like I can do anything. And I just absolutely love that song and that soundtrack. But that whole album is just
it
really
is
good.
Yeah, it has like some of the best Disney songs on it. They're so good.
What are some of your favorite Disney songs?
So I just Happily Ever After. Like that always just comes to mind. Like, what's my favorite Disney song? Like, it's usually that one.
Yeah.
Like it just, I don't know. It's so good. Like it's amazing. The lyrics, the
story, the meaning behind it,
like just everything. Like it's just like the epitome of a good Disney song.
They really they
Like,
took everything that's good about Disney songs and Disney movies and like the meaning and message behind them and made it just an incredible song for an incredible fireworks show.
Yep, they just put it all in a nice little package, wrapped it up with a bow, and here you go.
Here you go.
Yeah,
so Happily Ever After, it's as much as I know you really enjoy and love the fireworks show, but the song itself is just
the song
incredible.
itself. Yeah, like if I'm in a good mood, I'll listen to it. If I'm not in a not so good mood, I'll listen to it. Like it's the perfect song for any occasion.
It is. I think another one of my favorite Disney songs is from a more recent movie, and it'd be from Frozen 2. It's Show Yourself.
Such a good song.
It's so like that's another song that you're just really like if you're in a bad mood or like you need a pickup or you just in your feels like that's a good song to listen to.
Well, and I love it because that was like the sleeper hit. Like I know they were promoting Into the Unknown for Frozen 2.
Yes.
And when we first heard it, like I was like, okay, like it's good. Like
it wasn't Let It Go by any means.
Yeah.
But like that was like I think what they were like pushing as like this is Frozen 2's Let It Go.
Right. And so I guess, that's fine if they want to do that. But then we watched the movie and Show Yourself comes on. And I'm just like,
hands down the better song.
This is it. This is the Let It Go, of Frozen 2.
Yeah. And it's so like beautifully animated. And there's just so much going on in that scene. And I just don't think that when it comes to Disney movies in general, like the animation wouldn't be anything or wouldn't be as beautiful as it is without having that soundtrack behind it.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
And there's so many other songs that are like that. Like the songs are really good on its own. The animation is really good on its own. But when you pair them together,
like,
it's just like it's just like how did this come together?
Disney magic.
Disney magic.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I think for me, like a song that comes to mind for that is Out There. From Hunchback. Yeah, like that song is just like it really gets you. Like in Quasimodo, like he's just like just this lovable guy, and like
Mhm.
he just wants his one day out there, like to be like a normal, like quote unquote person or whatever, and that's his like
Mhm.
that's what he wants, and that's what he's singing about, and I don't know, and then the animation to go with it,
Like every time I think of that song, I just think of like going like through like the cathedral with the stained glass,
he's
and
like swooping through, and like, oh my gosh, like, I remember when we watched that during quarantine, because it had been a while since we had watched that. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I really forgot like how beautiful the animation is, like how much that I'm just like crying, like, because this song is just really getting to me, like, and even now, like, I mean, they'll put it in like some of the fireworks shows down in Disney, and I'm just like, oh, like,
yeah, but it's always a highlight, like hearing that song. And then just not like just specific songs in general, but like just the soundtracks that for these films are just so incredible. Like they
really are.
There are movies that come out that have like soundtracks that are just like banger after banger. Like even like the most recent one that comes to mind is just Encanto.
Encanto, yeah.
Like every single song on there, like, and I think I'm not even like I'm 100% certain the entire soundtrack is on our Disney playlist that we listen to all the time.
Yes, it is.
Like there is not a song off of that we like. No, the entire soundtrack is on there. There's just something for every single mood on that one. I think the music in there is so beautifully done. Lynn did a chef's kiss job on that. But I mean, it's
amazing.
And the thing is, like, that's not the only movie soundtrack that was like that.
I know, there's just so many. Like we can name out, like Princess and the Frog, awesome. Tangled,
amazing,
Moana,
incredible.
There's Coco. They're all so good, and like you have like these beautiful stories, beautiful animation, like Coco, like I don't know, and then you get these songs and you put them together.
Oh my god, incredible!
Like I don't know, and like just the teams and the people that Disney has like behind the music, like, and
that's the thing that like Disney doesn't like when they know that they want one of these teams or these artists or these lyricists to come in, like they will get them, and they know like it's gonna do an amazing job. And like this isn't something that's been just a recent thing. Like this has been going on for like years and years and years.
Because like they just been building on like the foundation, like, which the Sherman Brothers just come to mind, like 100%. Going back to like Mary Poppins,
the Jungle Book, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, which you just recently watched for the first time the other day.
Yes, and that was so good. Like I love Angela Lansbury, so I mean, I'm just like, well, I probably should have watched it like a while ago, but.
Yeah, but I mean, like I think the Sherman Brothers, a lot of times, like you just associate them with like the parks, so like It's a Small World, and but like they did more for the Disney company, and like obviously like with Mary Poppins and like having a hand in Jungle Book and Bedknobs, like where would those movies be without like their magic touch and like their musical genius. But I think we, as you and me got like experience or kind of exposure to it was like growing up watching those Disney movies in like the Disney Renaissance era. Like there's so many incredible artists that they had come in for this. It's
I know.
Like how like Disney spared no expense, it seems like, when it comes to these movies.
Well, I mean, and you have the king, like Alan Menken, like, oh my God, he just had his hand all over the Disney Renaissance.
He did everything from like Little Mermaid to Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and then like, even more, and I should say super recently, but like even with Tangled. Like all those movies, like when I think of those, I just think of like incredible songs, and incredible soundtrack, and like he had his hand in all of them.
Yeah, and even the newest Little Mermaid live action, he's doing that with Lin. And
speaking of Lin-Manuel Miranda, he did the music or some of the music in Moana. He did all the music in Encanto, and then doing the new Little Mermaid. Like he's perfect. Like he is like what he is could be like there were like this like our generation's like Alan Menken when it comes to Disney movies.
Lin is just amazing. Well, and his song Dos Orguitas
from
Encanto, like it's so beautiful. Like I remember hearing it for the first time and I really didn't like, I mean, it's in Spanish, so I didn't know like any of the words or whatever, but I knew it was a beautiful song and I really liked it. And I know like once we started listening to the soundtrack and watching the movie on repeat, and we usually watch movies with subtitles, and then that's when I started noticing like because they would put some of the words in English and then kind of putting like the whole story together. And then I didn't realize on the soundtrack they have an English version.
Yes, on the credits, and I think that's a song that plays in the credits scroll.
Sure. Yeah, and so listening to that and in its entirety, you know, you get to know like all of the lyrics, and then with the scene, like you get like the full impact of that meaning.
Right, because the way it's so like the way that it's illustrated and animated is so beautiful. That whole entire you know, kind of transitioning scene, and like you kind of get the meaning from it from the animation. And like the music just, it's so like it's on beat with everything in there. But then like us like not native speaking of that language, like we didn't know anything about like what that was. But then like you said, seeing the subtitles or hearing the song in English, you're just like, oh my god, two little caterpillars. It's so beautiful.
But then the thing too is like, okay, so you hear it in English and you're like, but it's not as good.
No.
Like, so I always prefer to listen to it in Spanish, even though I don't know how to pronounce like all the words or whatever. But like, I love it. Like
don't waste your money on Rosetta Stone. Just like listen to Disney soundtracks and then learn the words from singing your favorite Disney songs.
So, and I love that because like that's just I love like when Disney is like just stepping out of like a normal like, I don't know, Disney movie or like what you think of, like, you know, getting into like different cultures and all that. And you get to kind of explore like those things and like.
Right. And it's just really nice to like step back, and as much as like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid were like incredible movies, like they're always like some of our favorites to go back to. But like just seeing like how vibrant and beautiful and rich other cultures can be and how that translates into like the films, like for Coco, I mean, and Encanto. And then you have like movies like Raya and the Lost Dragon. Like you just get to see like, you know, I guess with Raya, like it's not like that's a fictional type of you know, culture, but like you're still getting lots of like notes of like Asian Pacific Islander type of you know, cultures and moments in there. And then just like it's really nice to just kind of like, you're not like purposely like broadening your horizons, but you're just seeing like how beautiful the rest of the world can be. And then they take these movies that have that and then just put these incredible soundtracks and movies or films or songs to them. And it just makes for an incredible set of music.
Like, and just it's just like a whole experience. I think sometimes just watching a movie, like, you know, you think, oh, it's just a movie, but it's, I don't know, I guess like for us, like I think we just like we feel things like so deeply. And you know, so something like, you know, watching the newest Disney movie, you know, to somebody else, you know, might just be like, okay, yeah, whatever. But like to us, we're just like, no, like we're getting in our feelings. We're like, you know, what new songs are we gonna be loving and like all of that. So I think it just means so much to us.
Right. And I think like the big thing in that Disney has done with these films, in which they did that a lot with the Renaissance and then kind of got away from it and now has really gotten back into it, is like these movies are almost scripted and written like Broadway shows or anime or, you know. So like I think back to the Disney Renaissance films where you had like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast and Hunchback and The Lion King. Like all of those films transitioned beautifully into a Broadway show because that's how it was kind of written. It's how the songs were created for these movies. Like you have like, you know, that's kind of set structure that makes it translate really, really well. And I think just with us, like that's why we love them so much. So like when they came out with Tangled and Princess and the Frog and Moana and Frozen, like all of those movies are also kind of structured like a Broadway musical, and that the music translates really, really well, which so then you have like Frozen, which we've talked about in a past episode. Like just the way that the music was written, like it almost seems like a no-brainer that ought to be converted into a Broadway show. And I'm really glad that Disney has done that, because that's, I think, what makes these movies that much more great, is having like those Broadway-esque type of soundtracks and like those lyricists and like those masterminds come in and do these animated films. I can't say enough about it. I
know. We love our Disney music. And like, and like the teams that they have, like, I mean, you have Bobby Lopez and Kristen Anderson Lopez with Frozen. Like, they're just, I don't know. Like, I love that Disney puts a lot of like thought and like, they want the best of the best. Or,
yes, there's a good emphasis on making sure like you're getting like the best music in a Disney movie, regardless of what the subject, what the culture, what the message behind the movie is. Like even something like recently, like Turning Red. Like it's very much centered in like the 90s. So like get like a pop star to come in and do the music, like the soundtrack to it. And like that soundtrack is amazing. We're four townies for life.
Four townies.
Like it's incredible. Like I can't. It's just, I love Disney music, and I don't think we'll ever not stop listening to Disney music.
No, there's no way. Like it like you said, like there's songs, there's soundtracks for like everything you're feeling. Like, you know, if you want, you know, some upbeat stuff, if you're feeling a little sad or whatever the case is, like there's a Disney song for everything. And they're just so good.
And don't sleep on listening to Disney songs while you're working out or at the gym.
Oh my gosh.
Like some of the best workout songs are Disney songs. Like I'm thinking like Make a Man Out of You from Mulan, Go the Distance from Hercules. Like there's just like, you can create a whole like workout playlist just based on like pump you up Disney song.
Yes, I'm gonna pump you up. All right. So getting into our main topic today, we're gonna be doing our, I don't know, like challenge, guess the Disney song challenge.
Yes, it's a challenge. It's a little game for us.
Yeah. So it's gonna work like 20 questions. So we've each picked 5 Disney songs. Which the other doesn't know what they are.
Correct.
And, hopefully. We do have we picked 10 just in case.
Yes, just in case, because there's possibility that we probably pick duplicates here.
Yeah. So, and then it's just going to work like 20 questions. So there's yes or no questions to see if the other person can figure out what the song is.
Yep. And we are going to go based on points. So essentially, if it's 20 questions, if you can guess the song in 5 tries, you'll get 15 points.
Yep.
If it takes you 12 guesses or 12 questions, you'll get 8 points. So basically, whoever has the most points at the end of the game, is the winner. And there isn't a whole lot of rules other than the fact that you just have, like, the other person would have to know that song.
Yeah. So, and I think we kind of know like what movies we've watched and stuff. So, yeah, it wouldn't be fair to try to make you guess on a song or a movie you don't know. So,
and I mean, our playlist, because I kind of went off of our huge Disney playlist that we have, which maybe we should link that up for the listeners, like add like a Spotify code. Yeah, so maybe like I'll put it in like the description, and maybe I'll put it on like the Team Unicorn Instagram Instagram page, and just see what we all have on there, because it is quite a lot.
Yeah, it's very long. So,
but it had to be not necessarily a song from that playlist.
No, it didn't have to be.
But like we had a lot of music that we could have chose from.
Yeah,
and like even like I know there's like a couple of mine that I've picked that maybe aren't on that playlist. So good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck.
All right. So do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I can go first.
Okay. And you go first by like I'll be guessing your song.
Right.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. So I got my first one.
All right. Oh, I'm so nervous because I don't know how long. I don't want to, like, we've just hyping this up like, oh yeah, we're so in tune with these Disney songs. We love Disney songs. And like, watch, it takes me 20 questions on every single one of them to get them.
Well, there's a lot to choose from, so you have to narrow it down.
Okay. Is this a movie from that came out within our lifetime?
No.
Okay. So before 1990. Is this a song that is from a Disney princess movie?
No.
Is this a song sung by a male singer?
Yes.
Okay. The way you answer that makes it sound like
Sorry, I had to...
it makes it sound like it's sung by a male, but like it's not, like the character isn't necessarily.
Don't read into it too much.
I'm probably gonna waste a point here, but is this song sung by an animal?
No.
Oh, dang it. Is this from? I wish I had like a list of Disney movies that I can just kind of pick from. So it's a male before 90s, not from a Disney princess movie. Does this movie involve animals as its like a main character?
No.
Okay. Is it from a Disney movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's a very well-known Disney movie.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want a hint?
Yes, can I have a hint?
Okay. It's not animated.
Oh. Okay. I'll use that as a question here.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say I
okay.
was waiting to see if you were gonna.
Okay, no. Okay, yeah. This is from Mary Poppins, then I think. Is it from Mary Poppins?
It is.
Okay, yeah. Does it have an extremely long name?
No.
Okay. So it's not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It's not anything from Bert. So it's not Chim Chimney. Is it a song about feeding a particular animal?
No. What was the first question you asked me? Or one of the first ones?
I asked you if it was a Disney princess, and then I asked you if it was a male singer.
And I said yes.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Is it Chim Chimney, Chim Chimney, Chim Chim Chiree?
No.
Dang it, no. Okay. What's the other song that Bert sings?
What is the other song that Bert sings?
I can't think of it. I'm sure you listeners are probably just like, Tyler, it's this. I'm trying to like go. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie, but I know the song. Is it Step in Time?
It is Step in Time.
Hey! Holy cow, that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Well, I was waiting for you to say, is it animated or is it live action?
Because that would have been a weird one to answer. Because it's kind of animated, but it's not animated.
Yeah, well, I definitely would have said live action because the animation's not huge, like not like for the main portion of the movie.
Right.
So.
Right. All right. Well,
how many questions was that?
It took me 12.
Okay.
So that was. I got 8 points. Let's see how this next one goes.
Okay. All
right. So I've got the first one for you, and you can start guessing whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, I'm going to say, is this a Disney animated movie?
Yes.
Okay. Is this from the Disney Renaissance era?
I don't technically think so.
Okay.
I forget where this one falls, but I don't think so.
Okay. Is it a princess movie?
No.
Is it sung by a male?
Yes.
Is it an animal?
Yes.
Is it the main character?
No.
Is it?
I to go back on one of your. It's sung. Part of it is sung by an ensemble, but like the main portion of the song is by a male singing voice.
Okay. Is this animal a sea creature?
No.
Okay, so it's a land animal.
Correct.
And you're not sure if it was the Disney Renaissance era?
like I believe it was a movie right before. Shoot, that was too big of a hint.
Okay, so it's before the Disney Renaissance. Okay.
Dang it, yeah.
Is this character a cat?
No.
A dog?
No.
Oh gosh. Okay, now I'm wasting my questions.
You gotta think. I'll give you a hint. You gotta think smaller than that.
Is it from the Rescuers?
It is not from the Rescuers.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing bad. Okay.
You're on the right track though.
Okay.
I thought with the Disney princess movies you were going to be going in the opposite direction, but like you're in the right area.
Well, I'm just trying to think which ones have songs in them. And it's by an ensemble, kind of.
Correct.
Like a male with an ensemble.
Yes.
And it's animated.
Yes.
But it's smaller than a cat.
Yes.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Do you want another hint?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's a villain song. I feel like that's a really good hint because with what you know, that should narrow it down to like only a villain.
And I've seen this movie?
Yes, you absolutely love this movie.
What the heck? The only things I can think of are The Rescuers, Oliver and Company, The Great Mouse Detective. Is it Professor Ratigan?
It is the Ratigan song, the world's greatest mastermind.
I feel silly.
And this is one of your favorite movies.
I know.
So like when we were coming up with this, I'm like, this isn't a song that's on our playlist, but like this is one of your favorites. Like I gotta include this in somehow, but like that's not a song that you typically think of because it's not a song. It's not a movie that has a lot of music to it.
No, it doesn't. Oh, that was really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, I like that one.
And it's called The World's Greatest Mastermind.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what it was called, but that makes sense. Okay. That was good.
Yeah, I was excited about that one.
Okay. All right.
I
got my next one.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a Disney princess movie?
No.
Okay. Well, that was an emphatic no. Is it animated?
Yes.
Okay. Did it come out in our lifetime?
Yes.
It's an animated non-princess movie that came out in our lifetime. If you could see our like setup in our basement here, we have this huge poster. Like when I look this way, like of Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet with all like the Disney princesses with Vanellope. So like I keep looking over that way, which is why I keep asking you if it's a Disney princess movie.
Well, and that narrows it down. That's a good question.
So then I'm just kind of like, okay, it can't be any of those movies that are on.
Right.
Is it from a movie that came out within the last 5 years?
5 years. No.
But it's close. I got it. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly, but it's... Yeah, I guess...
Is it a Pixar movie?
No.
I should be writing these down because I have my memory is so bad here.
Maybe I should double check the studio.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
So it came out somewhat recently. It's not a Disney princess movie.
Well, according Pixar Animation Studio has credit on it, but yeah. So.
But it wasn't put out by Pixar?
It's so maybe replace movie with something else.
What? Is it a theme park song?
No.
But I replaced film.
Movie.
I replaced movie. So it's like an animated short.
Yes.
Okay. but Pixar technically got credit on it.
Yeah, it does. So, but
like, would
I guess
you consider it a Pixar short?
I get, maybe that's what it is. I'm not really sure.
I'm making this incredibly difficult. But it's not anything with Disney princesses. So are you considering that like that's not Frozen then, correct?
Oh, correct.
Okay. I'm just narrowing down my options here.
Okay.
All right, Funko's on the back here of the set. Can you give me any guidance? But it's not park related.
Okay, so I guess it is Pixar.
Okay, it is. Okay. That really doesn't
I
help
don't
me
think
at
it
all.
really helps. I don't know. Okay, it played before a Pixar movie.
Oh, I know what this one is. Is it I Lava You?
Yes.
Yeah, I got that. That is such. Which movie did that play in front of?
And Inside Out.
Inside
I just had
Out.
to look it up.
Yes. That's such a cute little short.
It is. It's super cute.
Like, we kind of forgot about that movie for like the longest time. Or that short for the longest time. And then when I was like adding music to the playlist, like we heard that song and I'm like, oh yeah, we have to add this one into it.
Yeah, like I love it. And I feel silly. I don't know if I should have known that. That was like a Pixar. Like the shorts I don't really like.
I get where you're coming from, but like, yeah, I get where it's like where you'd have difficulty figuring out like where that would fall into.
Yeah,
but
so
that's a good song.
Yeah, I thought so too.
We're coming up with some good ones.
Yeah.
Now, like I'm very confident that we're not picking duplicates because
okay,
like,
I hope not, but we just have a tendency to be on like the same wavelength with things like these. So
Yes.
so it would not surprise me.
All right, Sammy, your turn to guess.
Okay. So I think it's okay. There's just like a few basic ones that I like to like try to narrow it down. So
It's like Wordle. Like, what's your first word?
right. Okay. Is this a Disney princess movie?
No.
No.
I think it has potential to be one, but it's technically not canon as a Disney princess movie. Giving you hints left and right, like on the first question.
Did this movie come out within the last 5 years?
Yes.
Is the song sung by the female?
Yes.
Just trying to think of the movies that have come out. The only one I'm thinking of is Raya and the Last Dragon, but I don't. Unless it's the end credit song.
It is not an end credit song. It's a song sung in the movie.
Oh, okay.
But if that was the song, you would have gotten like 17 points. Holy cow.
Oh, is this from Wreck-It Ralph 2?
It is not from Wreck-It
Oh,
Ralph 2.
I thought it would have been Vanellope's song.
I wouldn't read too much into the whole Disney princess thing. Like, it just, I'll say just like, no, it's not a Disney princess one.
But it's sung by a female.
Yes. I don't want to steer you down to like a too weary of a path.
Okay. Is the movie... I don't know if I should start guessing movie.
I mean, you could.
Is the movie Encanto?
It is Encanto.
It is Encanto. Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one to narrow it down there.
Okay, so then, well, you have Luisa's song, Mirabelle's song. Okay, is it sung by Mirabelle?
Yes.
Is the song Waiting on a Miracle?
It is Waiting on a Miracle.
Yes!
Yes. I went back and forth. That's why I was like, Mirabelle's technically not a Disney princess, but like I can definitely see her like being pushed into that canon.
Yeah, I don't know, because I mean, like, I wouldn't consider her a
wouldn't consider her a Disney princess.
But with how big that movie's been, I don't know what Disney's gonna do. Like, if they'll, well, but okay, that was good.
Yes, you got 12 points on that one, so good job on that.
All
right. So what is my next song that I have to get?
Okay. All right, we got it.
Okay. Is it a movie that came out in our lifetime?
Yes.
Is it a Disney princess movie?
No. No, it's not.
Is it from Wreck-It Ralph 1 or 2?
No.
Okay.
Wait, you can check your questions.
Oh yeah, sorry, no. Yeah, give me 1 second here. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. But it is from a Disney princess movie.
It is not.
Oh, sorry.
It is
Sorry.
not.
Okay. Is it from a Pixar film?
No.
Is it from an animated movie?
It is.
Okay. Is it a film from the Disney Renaissance era?
Nope.
So that means then it wouldn't be anything up to Emperor's New Groove. It wouldn't be Tangled. It wouldn't be Princess and the Frog. It wouldn't be Brave.
Mm-hmm.
So we're up that far. Is it an end credit song?
No.
Is it sung by a male or female?
Male.
Is the character like an actual human character, or is it is it an animal? Is it a human character?
No.
So it's an animal, a male animal.
I don't know if I would consider him an animal.
But it's not a human.
I know.
But it's from a movie.
Yes.
What?
I guess he has human-like qualities, but he's not a human.
Is it a toy?
No.
Okay. Is it sung by a skeleton? Or someone who's dead?
No, but he doesn't have bones.
Oh, okay. I get. Is winter a good time to stay in and cuddle? But if you put this character in summer, would he turn into a puddle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it that song?
No.
Oh, shooter McGavin. Okay.
You're so close.
Okay, so it's Olaf.
Yep.
And I'm trying to think. It's not in summer. I would think that that's from Frozen 2 then. Is that correct? Oh, it is from Frozen 1. Oh, I just wasted 2 questions. It's one of the shorts.
Yeah.
Dang. Was it a song that was put out during quarantine?
No.
Is it Happy, Merry, Holly, Jolly, what you do at this time of year from the Frozen Christmas traditions? Is it that song?
Not that one.
Ugh. What's the other song? I'm already in question 18.
Oh. Maybe it's a group ensemble.
Oh, then you led me astray.
I don't. Oh, now I feel bad.
No, it's okay. But it's from that holiday traditions.
Yeah, Olaf's Frozen Adventure.
Okay. We're together.
There you go.
That song. Oh, that's such a cute song.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite holiday songs.
Yeah. Now thinking about it, I'm pretty sure they all sing in it. But either way, I don't know.
He has the last line of that song. It starts with Anna and Elsa.
Oh. Well, they're not Disney princesses, so.
Yeah, you're right. No, I'll give that to you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Okay.
I got a whopping 2 points on that. You ready for your next question?
Yes.
Or your next song?
All right. Is this a Disney princess movie?
No.
Is this a Disney animated movie?
No.
No. Is it a live action movie?
It is a live action movie.
Did this movie come out before 1990?
No.
So is it a remake of an animated movie?
Ooh, that's a good question, but it is not.
Oh, okay. So it's like an original live action movie.
A Disney original movie, yes. That's correct.
Okay. Is the song is it an after credits movie or after credits? Or is it a after credits song?
It is sung in the credits, but it's also sung in the movie.
Oh, okay. Is the main character a female?
Yes.
But she's not a princess.
Correct.
Okay.
And it's live action.
Okay. So, and it is sung by a female?
Correct.
Okay.
It's technically sung by 2 females.
Oh.
Hintaruski.
And it's after 1990.
Yes, it came out in our lifetime.
In our lifetime. Okay. So is it like more like within the last 10 years?
No.
Is this movie based on a TV show?
Yes.
Is this from the Lizzie Mcguire movie?
Yes.
Is this song What Dreams Are Made Of?
Sing to me, Paula. It is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's Lizzie McGuire. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Like, she was like my favorite growing up. Like, it was like
Oh
my
my
favorite Disney
gosh.
Channel show growing up.
Yeah, I really love that song. That's
It is,
really
and it's such a good bop. Like,
yeah.
just dragging Paulo in it, and he's like, "This is what dreams are made of."
Oh my goodness, that was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so I got to start asking questions.
Yes.
Is it a movie that came out in our lifetime?
Yes.
Is it a Disney princess movie?
No.
Is it a movie that came out within the last 10 years?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know the exact date, but
It's fairly recent.
yeah.
But it's not a Disney princess movie.
No, it is not.
Is it animated?
Yep.
Is it a Pixar film?
No.
So a Disney film from the last 10 years that does not have a princess in it. That's 3 things, and I asked 5 questions. My memory's very bad. Oh, goodness gracious. Is it, did I ask if it's sung by a male?
No, you didn't. But yes, the song is sung by a male.
But it's not a male human singing it.
No, it is. They're human.
Does this movie take place around a specific cultural holiday?
No, not a holiday.
God. As much fun as it sounds like going into it, now I'm like question 4 and I'm like, oh, these are really hard to do. Like these are really hard to narrow it down.
Yeah.
So like it's within the last 10 years.
Yep, within the last 10 years, it's animated.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give you a hint. So
Okay.
there's not really it's not really a character in the movie that sings it. It's just one of the main songs that's in the movie.
So it's like an end credit song?
They do play it in the end credits.
Okay. But it's not a song that like an actual character sings in the movie.
Correct.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, does that...
Is it from a Toy Story film?
No.
Oh, you got really excited and then you said no.
No, it's not Pixar.
Oh, shoot, that's right. So it's like the theme song. So, because I was thinking like something like We Belong Together.
Oh, yeah.
Something along that lines. Like the characters aren't actually singing it in the song.
It's kind of like that, but
Okay.
It's not from Toy Story, no.
And it's not a Disney princess film.
Definitely not. It's probably quite as opposite from a Disney princess film.
Is it from Big Hero 6?
It is from Big Hero 6.
Is it Immortals?
It is.
Hey! Oh, that's a good one, hon. I thought about putting that one on my list too.
Oh, did you?
I did not, but I thought about it. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. How many did that take you?
I got it in 10.
Oh, good job.
So yeah, thank you. All right.
Okay.
Let's see if you get this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little switcheroo.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay. Okay. Is this A Disney princess movie.
Dang it. Yeah, it is.
It is?
It is.
Oh, okay.
If it's a princess movie, that like narrows it down so much. Like that, I think that's probably one of the most helpful questions you could ask in this game.
So, does the princess sing the song?
No.
No. Is this from the Disney Renaissance era?
No.
So the princess doesn't sing it.
Correct.
It's from. So, is it a villain song?
It is not.
Oh, it's not a villain song. Is it like a? Does the sidekick or like a?
Nope.
Sidekick sing it? No. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can maybe see what the movie is.
That's a good idea.
Okay. Did it come out after 2010?
Like I think it came out in 2010, so I don't know how to answer that question. It came out around that time. That's a really good hint.
Is it from Princess and the Frog?
It is not.
Oh, is it from Tangled?
It is from Tangled.
It is from Tangled. Okay. But the princess doesn't sing it.
Correct.
So, and it's not a villain song.
Correct.
So it wouldn't be. Is it
You got the movie.
Is it
So you only got a handful of songs.
I've Got a Dream?
She sings that song.
Well, I know she's in it, but
it is not that.
No. But it's like an ensemble kind of.
Correct, but it's not that song.
Okay. I'm trying to think because there's that one, the Mother Gothel song.
I changed this song from a different song based on what your last song for me was. If that gives you any hint.
Oh, so it's the end credit song.
It is the end credit song.
The one from Grace Potter.
Uh-huh.
Something that I want.
Yeah, it's something that I want.
Something that I want. Oh, yes.
It is the end credit song.
Oh.
I had those two like going back and forth. I'm just like, it was either that or I See the Lights.
Oh.
And I thought that might be kind of tricky because it's technically both of them singing. So it's like, it is the princess, but it is the miss. But like, and I'm like, no, with like you doing in Immortals from Big Hero 6, I'm going to change it to that other song.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on our last song now.
Okay, last song.
All right, let's see what happens.
What are you going to do for the last one? Maybe I'll switch it up. Nope, I'm going to stick with this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a Disney princess?
No.
Is it a song that came out in our lifetime?
Yes.
Okay. Those are two good questions. But like, if you answered yes to Disney princess and no, like that would have only given me like 4 movies to choose from. So like, that would have been a lot helpful if the answers were different.
Sorry about that.
So it's not a Disney princess, and it came out in the last 30 years. So that gives me like 30 movies to pick from.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yes. Is it a movie? Is it from a movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if it was like from a theme park or something or.
Oh.
Okay. So, is it sung by a female character?
It is sung by a female.
Okay. But it's not a character in the movie.
Nope.
So to confirm, it's like the song that is kind of like the theme song to that movie or a song to the movie that kind of plays over the character, but it's not the character singing it.
Correct.
Okay. It's going to take a really big shot in the dark. Is it from Raya and the Last Dragon?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. I got so many points if that was the case. Okay. The brain, it's percolating. I don't know. Like I'm turning around for like inspiration to see if I can find anything. Is it an end credit song?
Yes.
Okay.
Is
it from Onward?
Yes.
Is it Carry You With Me from Brandy Carlisle?
It is.
That's a good one. Like, that's a really good question. Like, if it played like an end credit scene, or like if it was like, does it actually like be sung by the character, because then like there's so many good songs that aren't actually part of the movie.
Yeah, well, and like,
or sung in the movie, I should
right?
say.
You know, and like not every Disney movie has like like songs sung. Like Big Hero 6, that's not like a song, but it has a pretty big song at the end, and like and same with like Onward, which that song was my cookie jam for like
that movie was like your favorite for like
for
the longest time. Because we watched that right before the pandemic hit, and then they brought it to Disney Plus pretty early on. So like we were watching that like quite a bit.
Yep.
That's a good song, hon.
Yeah.
All right, so now you're on to I'm on to my last one.
Yes, so last one I get to guess.
Wonder
how our listeners are doing. Are you guys getting these? Like,
I have two really good songs that I really want to do, and I don't know which one to choose. I'm gonna let you choose one or two.
Two.
Okay.
Can I go?
You can go.
All right. Is this a Disney princess movie?
It is not a Disney princess movie.
Is it before, or is it after? Did it come out after the Disney Renaissance era?
No.
So it's before the Disney Renaissance era.
Correct.
Is this a live action? Maybe.
I don't know how to answer that, but I'm gonna say, is it a live action what?
Is it a live action movie?
No.
So it's animated?
No.
What? Okay, so it's like a different style of movie?
I think you're hung up on what type of medium it is.
Yeah. Well, it's either live action or it's animated.
Does it have to be a movie, though?
What do you mean? Oh, so is it like from the Disney parks?
It is from the Disney parks.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay.
That's why I'm like, I can't answer that because I don't. It's not a film.
Trickery. Okay. So it's from the Disney parks. So it's like an older attraction then.
Yes.
Was it at the 1964 World's Fair?
No.
But okay, so in the timeline of like the Disney Renaissance movie, so it was before 1989.
Correct.
This ride came out.
Correct.
Okay, is this ride in Magic Kingdom?
Yes. It took you a while to get into it, but like you're starting to narrow it down pretty well.
Is this from, like, I have one that I just kind of want to guess, but I don't want to. Is it from the Haunted Mansion?
It is not from the Haunted Mansion.
Okay, so if you're looking at Magic Kingdom, is it on the left side of the park?
Yes.
Okay. Is it from Pirates of the Caribbean?
It is not.
Well, okay, so Jungle Cruise doesn't have a song.
Correct.
Oh, is it Splash Mountain?
It is not Splash Mountain.
Darn it. Okay.
I'm glad you went with this one because I think if I picked the other song, you would have gotten it by now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Darn it.
Based on your first two questions, you probably would have narrowed it down by now. You're going to be really mad when you figure it out.
And it's an attraction, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay, so I'm just trying to...
Everything in Magic Kingdom is an attraction.
Well, I just didn't know if you would do something general, like, walking down Main Street and it's like a song that plays down there, or like something at the castle that like.
No, it's not something like that generic. It's an actual physical attraction
that has a song that plays to it.
Correct.
And it's on the left side.
Correct. Carl, you're gonna be so mad when you find this out.
I feel like you're like, okay, so Big Thunder Mountain does not have a song.
Correct.
Splash Mountain, well, I already said that. That doesn't, it's not Pirates. It's not Haunted Mansion. It's not. Jungle Cruise doesn't have a song.
What other attractions are over on the left side of the park?
Well, there's the magic carpets of Aladdin.
Correct.
There's it's the tiki room, isn't it?
It is the tiki room.
It's the tiki room. Oh.
You were so close by being in that general area, and then you like by pirates. I'm like, oh, she's getting close, and then you're like at the left side of the park, and then you started going away to splash, and I'm like, oh, she's definitely not in the right area. Tiki. Yes, it is the tiki room.
That's a good one.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, that was really good.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a quick break, just calculate the scores here, and we're going to come back and finish up here with a little game for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So, after calculating our results, in typical Team Unicorn fashion, we tied.
Oh, that's too funny.
We both got 44 points. Which, I mean, it sounds like it's a really good, but I mean, it's out of a potential 100. So I don't know how well that is. But yes, so we both ended with 44 points.
Awesome. So, well, congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to you too. I mean, I'll buy you ice cream if you buy me ice cream.
Deal.
All right. But we had so much fun doing this. This was really a unique thing to do.
Yeah, I think so too. Just exploring like all the different songs and like just like there's just so many to choose from. Mm-hmm. Like just there's a lot.
Of course. And this is where we wanted to get our listeners involved in the fun.
Yeah. So you guys can, well, hopefully you were playing along.
And if you were, let us know what you came up with. If you got some of these faster than us, if was any that stumped you. But let us know in the comments or, DM us or, message us or email, whatever. Mm-hmm. We'll definitely take a look and see how you guys did on that.
We would love to hear. But we picked out a special song for you guys to guess.
Yes. And we're kind of doing the same way, but we're only going to give you 4 clues.
Yeah.
They're kind of like one word or phrase clues. Us knowing the answer, I think these are really unique, fun clues, and yes. I would get it, but we're interested to see what you guys. I am
very interested, and like this song, like I think it's very like Team Unicorn.
Yes, that's all we're gonna give you. No more hints.
Okay, but your 4 clues are fishing,
mm-hmm.
possum, alphabet soup, and stethoscope.
Ooh.
So this should help narrow down the movie.
But we are looking
for the specific song.
Yes.
So it should help you, the movie and then the specific song that we're looking for.
Yes. So what we're going to do is on our Instagram page, we're going to have a little post and we'll probably put something in our stories for you to submit your guesses.
Yes.
We'll probably keep it up at that, most of that week after the podcast closes. And then whoever gets the answer correct or gets the song correctly, we will give you a special shout out.
Shout out from Team Unicorn.
On the Team Unicorn Instagram page.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that coming up. It should already be out because you're listening to it in advance. Yes. We're recording in advance. It's so weird. This is the time travel that makes it so kind of crazy.
Don't even get me started on the time travel now.
So definitely submit your answers. We're definitely interested to see if you guys get this song right because we think you should be able to get it too.
Mm-hmm.
But let us know what you think that song is on our Instagram page. All right. We had so much fun today.
We did. This was a lot of fun.
Yes. I'm very excited to see maybe about doing this in a future episode or maybe not song, but like a character type of version. I was going to say
we could definitely do different categories. We could do movies, characters, all kinds of things with this. And so let us know if you like this style.
Yeah, definitely.
We thought this was really fun, especially because like you guys can kind of play along with us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening and following in. We'd really appreciate it if we can get like a like or a follow, subscribe on YouTube. Yes. Everything else really helps us and, definitely shows that we're growing this community.
Mm-hmm.
This was, again, just a fun little side project that we wanted to do. And
definitely like a you and me thing, but just being able to share it with all of you guys has been really fun. Like we've definitely have gotten some like podcast friends, I guess.
Yes.
Like I don't know, it's been really fun. So we would definitely like to grow more and yeah, so if you could, give us a like or a follow, that would
We'd really appreciate that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, for today's episode of Team Unicorn Podcast, I am Tyler.
And I'm Sammy.
And it's been magical.